back to my channel. Thank you for sticking by and thank you for subscribing. For those who have not subscribed, please do. My name is Marianne if you're very new to my channel, and in this channel I talk basically about almost everything. Mostly about my experience as an international student here in Canada. Whatever question it is that you have, or whatever it is you want me to talk about, if it is within my scope of knowledge, I am here and I'm willing to share, holding nothing back. This is just for the good of everyone. I have uploaded several videos on how I was able to come into Canada and study nursing as an international student. And if you go through some of the comments that I've gotten, you will really know how difficult it is. And every day I get comments like, I can't believe you're an international student. Yes, I am an international student. And I have shared with you guys how I was able to do that. I've also uploaded video on some of the courses that I feel like we should consider coming in to study as international students in Canada, given the level of unemployment going on right now and how difficult it is for us as international students or as immigrants to get jobs. It's not easy. One of the plans we should make when relocating to foreign countries is planning ahead, having more than enough to care for ourselves because of what is going on right now. Let us not assume that, oh, when we come into the country we're going to get a job immediately. That is everybody's wish. That is our prayers. That is what we hope for. But unfortunately, not everyone has that grace. Not everyone finds the opportunity to get jobs immediately. So it is always very important for us to make plans for the future, plans for, oh, what if I don't get jobs immediately? Just have that financial backup, because it is such situations that makes it really, immigrants look really bad. The high level of asylum seekers, the high level of GoFundMe funds for tuition payments. You know, you had already applied for visa and you had told these people that, oh, I have this money to care for myself. Fine. Even though most of the money that people put into all of these are not necessarily theirs, let the bulk be yours. Let the bulk be yours, because abroad is not where you go and expect that anybody is going to be there for you. No, it's difficult. And when you hear stories of how people get help from other people, it is highly commendable. It's not a place where you come to live on someone. No, you have to work. You have to care for yourself by yourself. This is not to say that there are no charities or whatever it is for people don't care. No, they do. But there's accountability here, and you just have to be accountable for whatever you do. You just have to care for yourself, basically. So what I'm saying in essence is that I've uploaded videos on the importance of choosing the right course, right? So on this video, I would want to talk about how to, organize your CV to get employment. So when I came into Canada, I was submitting employment to different organizations and I wasn't getting called. One of them is my cover letter. I kind of make it like my cover letter wasn't like I was just applying without even submitting any cover letter. First of all, that was wrong. I also had an incident where I was talking about, oh, I'm a nursing student and I'm already in my first year nursing. I'm almost done, so I'm equal to someone who is already doing PCA, PSW, who has a PSW certificate. That was wrong. That was like, oh, because you just did 1 month in nursing, you feel like you're equal to somebody who had PSW. So it was also wrong on my part. So these are like some of the little mistakes that I did. I'm just sharing with you guys so that when you are arranging and writing your cover letters, you be careful with the kind of things you put in, just not to make the other person look down or to belittle whatever courses the other people have, because you don't even know the HR person that you're sending to. You don't know if the manager you're sending to, the person could just be having that result that you're talking down on, and that could be like, oh, so because you're in nursing 1 month, you think you're better than us. Let's see how you get here. So those were some of the mistakes that I made. Now, what happened to me? In my case, it was a totally different thing. So I'm just going to say this whole thing on a general note. My advice would be for you, what works, not even my advice, what works is when you come in as an immigrant, obviously you come in with lots of experiences. It's just very few occasions that those experiences count, unfortunately. When you come in here, sometimes you should be willing to start from wherever you're able to start. You're starting from wherever because you have to pay your bills. And the earlier you start paying your bills, the better. So when you come in here, apply for as much as any job that you can. Now, this video is not to make it look like, oh, how am I going to just without any experience? No, I'm not asking you to lie. I'm just asking you to, whatever experience it is that you've had, regardless of even if it was just a little role that you played in that experience, you can create a whole CV on that role. Like if I'm applying to work in the hospital as a patient, as a caregiver, let's say caregiver since it's a general term that everyone knows, you don't expect me to start putting my experience in customer service in that same CV. Yeah, you don't do that. Every opportunity that you're seeking for, provided that that job is for the opening of a caregiver, all the experience you're going to put in your resume or your CV is the experience you have had on caregiving, whether it was in Nigeria, whether it's in any country, wherever it is you've had, even if it was to care for your parents, if it was that you cared for your siblings, you have to put it there. If you're applying as a customer care representative, you create CVs. Like when you are a new immigrant, create different CVs. Don't just make one CV and submit to 100 pages. Nobody will even call you. If they have called you, fine. You are one of the lucky few whose grace is too much. But this, I tell you, has been working. You have to create different CVs, and your CV, we have different levels of AI right now, artificial intelligence, that are really helping people. I know what I did for myself. I did not know. I think I used AI, but I used the one that you had to pay. So I don't even know if it's AI or it's a group of professionals helping you to create the CV. So what I did, I can't remember the particular brand that I used to customize my CV, but I just put in there Canada CV standard, and I paid about, I think it was $2, and at some point they took out 20 something dollars from me after like a month, and I almost went mad. But I was happy that, oh, okay, this 20 something dollar, at least I got a job, so let me not get too angry. I just called them immediately, please cancel my subscription. I don't know what happened, you guys took 20 something dollar from me. Yeah, so back to my story. Always make your CV according to the job description that you are applying for. So this AI, what they do is that they help you. You can create 5 CVs in a day. Housekeeping has its own CV, customer care has its own CV, caregiving has their own CV, accountant has their own CV. Whatever it is you're applying for, have your own CV, and name them accordingly, so that when you are attaching the documents, when you are filling employment portals, you understand, the document you upload. Not when you are filling the customer care portal, you mistakenly upload your PCA, your patient, your caregiver CV. That is like just shooting yourself. So just try and just be arranged, name them well. And I tell you, a friend of mine was applying for different jobs. I met her, I'm like, why have nobody called you? I know that it's somehow like that. You apply and nobody calls you after 3 months. Nobody calls you. How is your CV? She was like, oh, I just used to submit everything this year. I'm like, no, you can't do that. Number one, you need a cover letter. Number two, your CV has to be specific. If you're going for caregiving, put a caregiving experience. And the good thing about this generative AI, artificial intelligence generators, is that they help you even put in the experiences. Now, don't listen and rewrite those experiences. Just use it as a template. They are editable. So when they send you all those wonderful experiences, you just go back and use your hand to correct those experiences according to what you feel you can do, what you have done before. Why I keep hammering on what you have done before is, let it fine, some people just add salt and pepper in their CV to make it hot, spicy, good, but always write things that you can defend. Even if you want to put something that, oh, because a lot of people have gotten jobs, they've never done the things before, they were able to defend that they've done it, you know, and until they are proving that they have never done it, nobody knows they are doing well. So whatever it is you're writing there, be able to prove that you can do it, you have done it, you know. If you have companies in Nigeria where you worked as this, you put the name of the company, put a phone number down so that you don't have the, you show them how reliable this information is. You can just put a phone number for reference. Regardless, I don't really want to promote things that are not right, but just put a phone number there. Like what I did in my case is, I had someone who worked in a hospital, so I said, hey, please, I put your number here. When they call you, look at the position that I applied for, you know. Just I believe everyone understand what I mean, you know. So when they call you to make inquiries, know that I actually did, in case you have forgotten, you know, just those kind of conversations. So that was like that for me. So always go ahead of time, you know, and arrange your CV properly. Now, what else should I share? CV, resumes, they are very important because they are the first things clients see. And if you don't sell yourself well, employers see. If you don't sell yourself well, you're not going to get that opportunity, because lots of people invest on their CV. So don't just bring in one anyhow CV and expect to go in. Sometimes it happens miraculously, but you actually do need a very, very, very good CV to get jobs most times. So this is just the few steps that I took and I have shared with people on how to, you know, improve your chances of getting employed, chances of going further in interviewing process. You know, these are just some of the very little steps that you might think is nothing, but would help you to improve your opportunity to get employed, you know. So because the market is really, really, really large right now, unemployed people are a lot, so everybody's putting in their best, so you have to put in your best to get that opportunity. So yeah, that is like basically what this video is going to be about. If you have any question for me, do not forget to ask, and hopefully I drop more videos. But for now, kindly subscribe, share my videos. If in any way this video has been helpful to you, please do not forget to like it and drop comments. If there's anything you would like me to change, or maybe there are words that I used that were offensive to you, I really apologize. That's not my intention for this video. And thank you so much for sticking by and watching my video to the end. Bye. My next video, I don't really have a topic right now, but when I do, I'll post and let you guys know. It's coming soon, guys. Support me.